Welcome back. Yeah, you're right. I think this spot is pretty cool, but how cool is it? Like, fishable. How fish cool is it? So I found this yesterday when I was bushwhacking. It's pretty much a little island, right? With a tree in the middle. A tree that's probably seen better days. It's pretty old. It's huge. Look at this. Root system goes out this way. And that looks walkable right there. When I was here yesterday, I could not see the bottom. It was murky, but now I can. And look at this. Here's the rest of the tree. This tree has been messed with. And that's a big pile of raccoon crap. I think this is just the first spot, if not the only. So this is the first rod. There's two. We're gonna fish this crack and crawl weightless, just like we did yesterday. Most of this lake is exposed to the wind except for where we're at. It is windy out on the lake, so good idea to come back sort of in track with what I was doing yesterday, because it's protected by the wind. Okay, looks like a little deep right here, and then it comes up a little bit. It's not much of something most people wouldn't notice, but this is, look, I'm mounded up here. I'm on a mound. So I think there's a shoe pick between this and that branch. He's shown himself twice. First time I thought I spooked him. I thought he was spooking, and then all of a sudden he was right back. Oh, I see him. That's not a shoe pick. That was a bass. I wonder if this is a bass bed area. It seems more like a, oh my goodness, like you're gonna get water in your boots kind of area right there with that step. Yeah, it seems like more of a shoe pick area. Time to switch. M Hood Signature Series. Yeah, you're right. Link is in the description. Kai's Custom Jigs. Check it out. We're gonna fish this under a cork. That is my own particular line of bait. Little tiny bait. This one's a little worn out because it's caught a lot of fish. It's on a 132 ounce jig head. I fish it about almost 2 feet under the cork, a little over 1.5 feet. All right. Look at that. There's definitely fish here. What are they? So there's a lot of bait. There's a lot of shad here. I was hoping not to have to walk all the way to here, but I only found one bite under the cork over at that tree. And now I'm over here because I know there's fish here. They're feeding off these shad. This little jig of mine is probably going to work better here. This took forever, like way too long. People are catching them on minnows and they're not really hitting jigs until this, and we don't have much time left. So, yay, there's a fish in the video and still water in my boots, but it's not as bad as it was. And that's not a keeper. So, update on the shooting that happened out here. It was not a dude that got shot. Apparently a woman shot twice. It was a domestic, I think.
When did that happen?
Yesterday afternoon, around this time.
Well, our son told us he used to party out here with his friends during the summer. You know, over there at the swimming beach and in that camping area. He said this is like the Hood Lake. I was like, I don't care. I'm not going unarmed. So
The Hood Lake?
That's what he told me.
Well, that's my last name. It's a Hood Lake now, but it's a more I prefer that wholesome conservative vibe to
Well,
Anything else you may?
Been into any of those trailer park communities out there by Lake Palestine?
I'm aware of them. Yeah.
That's the hood out there.
Yeah. I mean, there's people around here with elephants. They got them in the room.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know that they get up to some stuff, but you start hanging out with them, and all of a sudden an elephant appears, and you're like, "Hey, what's up?" There used to be a lot more, but like back in the 80s and 90s, a lot of places in East Texas were like Tweakerville, right?
Yeah.
That's the way it is out there by.
Oh, there we go. We just missed one.
By Lake Palestine.
Yeah. I remember Lake Palestine when I was a kid, when everybody had their own private pile of garbage.
Yeah.
My grandmother bought a property out there, and inside her barn was a mountain of baby food jars in the barn. It was like taller than me.
Dang.
Because, you know, there was like some kind of garbage strike or something, and people weren't having their garbage picked up, and they weren't taking it anywhere. They were just piling it up. Everywhere you went in the 80s, there were all these properties, some in town, some out away from town, just garbage, piles of it, household garbage, beer cans, whatever,
Well,
broke down cars.
I went to Jamaica on vacation, and it's like that there. Just people, you know, they throw their whatever can they dump the food out of in the kitchen, just goes out the kitchen window, and they make noise
Yeah.
back there out back of the house.
Look at this.
Just takes a bit of patience
Yeah.
It does.
and good people to talk to right next to me. Here we go. I didn't bring a bucket or anything, and I would say that this is probably a squeaker. If he's 10, he might be, but he looks kind of small. You think that looks small?
It looks
I think he's undersized
a little bit probably.
a little bit.
I wouldn't take a chance if the game warden were to show up, though, man. They'll stick it to you for probably a half inch.
When I'm gonna keep, I'll bring the easy checker. I have a tape with me. I'm just not keeping, so.
We don't keep anything because I'm the only one in the house that eats fish.
Right. There we go.
It doesn't really do
Well, they're starting to hit jigs a lot better.
anything. We're going to see if this little minnow looking jig right here.
They're definitely starting to hit jigs better. I hope that lady is all right. She's apparently in critical condition because she got shot twice. And yeah, the dude is not running around. He's contained. You know, there's people out there in the world that think all country music is developed in Nashville, and that's just not true. We develop a lot of our own country music out here in Texas, but unfortunately it's based around real events like what happened last night. Someone will start thinking about that. We like to write country songs that sound crazy and stuff, about, she did this, so I drove the truck over her or something. But most of us, even those of us who write songs like that, we don't want to become those songs. But all around us, people are becoming country songs, and yeah, we know how to develop country songs here. It's just whoa, what do we got here? I think, that was the bottom. Are you stuck? Where you stuck at? You stuck right there. Let me help you, because I got the boots on and there's already water in them, so if it goes awry, it's fine. The socks are already wet. You're like stuck right there. It's easy peasy for me.
Oh, you got it. Good job.
Yeah, here. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'll be all right if you give me a hand up.
Yeah, they're definitely starting to hit jigs, but I think it's all undersized. You got a bass. Or no. Look, it happened again. caught a little carp.
Yeah.
You know the water's getting warm when you're doing this. I remember in my 20s fishing White Rock Creek, fishing these log jams, these trash piles. I'm right up on the stick pile, right? I make a hole and I'm jigging straight down, and I'm catching bar bass left and right, buffalo left and right, and occasionally a big slab. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes you got to walk all the way over to the culvert to catch fish, but that's cool because I can just walk off and go fishing here. It's not that big of a deal. So I'm gonna walk off from this fishing spot and go have a cup of coffee and make this video for y'all. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, being members of the channel. And yeah, you're right. I will see y'all next time.